Welcome to Katya's Total Body Workout number 4. These dumbbell moves are the best way to shed pounds and at the same time, tone and strengthen your entire body. Now, let's warm up so that you'll do your exercises more efficiently and effectively. Start by jogging in place with high knee-ups. Bend your elbows at 90 degrees with your palms facing down. Jog in place and bring your knees up to your hands. Do 15 reps on each side. The next warm-up is side bends. We're going to do 13 reps on each side. Stand with your legs shoulder-width apart and reach your arms up to the sky. Breathe out and bend down toward one leg. Inhale as you come up. Then exhale as you bend down toward the other leg. Repeat this back and forth to stretch and warm up your arms, shoulders, abs, core, and obliques. You're doing great. Proper stretching will ensure a strong workout and minimize your risk of injury. Very well done. Keep your stance from the last warm-up. We're going to be doing bend forward with alternating arm reach. We'll do 10 reps on each side. Breathe out as you bend forward and reach one arm out in front of you with a slight slant inward. Inhale as you come up. Then switch arms as you bend down to 90 degrees while keeping your head up and shoulders back. Keeping your posture neutral throughout will ensure you're warming up and stretching out your glutes, hamstrings, back, shoulders, and core. Great job! Just a few more to get your entire body ready to go. Next is leg swings. We'll be doing 10 reps on each side. Start by standing on your left leg with your right leg off the ground. Swing your right leg backward and forward for 10 reps. If you lose your balance, try to regain it without putting your right foot down. This will work your intrinsic muscles and stabilizers at your ankles, knees, and hips. Keep your posture upright at all times. You're doing great. Try to swing forward and backward as high as you can to warm up and stretch your hip flexors and glutes. Excellent job. You're doing really well and your body is getting nice and warm. It's almost ready to work out. The last warm-up is lateral leg swings. We're going to be doing 10 reps on each side. This time, do the same as your last set, but swing your legs from left to right instead. As always, keep your abs tense and try your best to maintain your balance. Focus on your inner and outer thighs as you swing from side to side. You should be feeling really good right now. Great job warming up. Be sure to drink just a little bit of water along the way so that you're hydrated, but not so much that you get a cramp. Get your weights, your mat, and your water, and get ready to rock it. We're going to do 12 moves in Circuit 1. Move number 1, side lunge with frontal raise. We'll do 10 reps on each side. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Hold the weights at your sides with your palms facing each other. Lunge to one side, bringing the weights down to the floor in front of you. Keep your back straight. Next, lock your elbows and raise your arms as high as you can. Push off with even pressure, bringing your feet together. Repeat 10 times on each side. Make sure you're facing forward during this exercise and tensing up your abs and legs. To get a good stretch on your inner thighs, your feet should be approximately 3 feet apart. Don't round the back. Bring the weights close to the ground, but don't touch the ground. This exercise is great for your legs, shoulders, arms, butt, and core. You're also working your adductors and abductors. For this exercise, you want to pick a set of relatively light dumbbells so you don't strain your shoulders. Let's move on to the next one, transverse crunch. We'll be doing 10 reps on each side. For this exercise, you'll only need one dumbbell. Make sure the weight is heavy enough to be challenging. Stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width. Put most of your weight on your left leg. Hold the weight with both hands high and to the side in front of you. Crunch up with your right leg, bringing the weight towards the outside of your thigh. Do 10 reps on each side. This exercise works your abs, core, arms, shoulders, obliques, and hip flexors. Roll out your shoulders and shake it off. For this exercise, half deadlift to reverse flies, pick a set of weights that are on the light side. We're going to do 15 reps. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Bend at the hip, holding the dumbbells in front of you with your palms facing your body. Keep your back straight and your knees locked. Bend forward, reach to the floor, but don't touch the floor. Using your hamstrings, get up halfway and turn the dumbbells inward so your palms are facing each other. Then raise your arms outward as high as you can. Bring them back to the center. Turn your palms outward to face your body and reach for the floor. It's very important not to round your back throughout this exercise. Repeat 15 times. This exercise works your core, back, glutes, hamstrings, and rear delts. The next exercise is jumping lunges with punching. We'll do 10 reps on each side. Holding the same weights with your palms facing each other, stand with your feet together. Jump into a lunge with your left leg, landing on your toes. Simultaneously punch out with your right arm. Alternate lunges and punches for 10 reps on each side. You're working your arms, shoulders, glutes, quads, and core. Choose a more challenging weight for our next exercise, side bends. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Hold one weight above your head. Bend from side to side. Stay in control and tense your abs. Maintain good posture throughout the exercise. Go as slow as you can. Do 10 reps on each side. This exercise works your abs, obliques, arms, and shoulders. For our next exercise, squat jumps, you'll need a pair of dumbbells that are challenging. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Hold the dumbbells at your sides with your palms facing each other. Squat down and explosively jump as high as you can while maintaining the weights at your sides. Land softly on your toes and keep good posture throughout. Tense your abs and keep your back straight. Don't bend forward. Repeat for 20 reps. You're working your quads, glutes, and core. For the next exercise, V shoulder press, you'll need to get your mat out and choose a pair of weights that are a little lighter than the last set. Sit in a V position on your hips. Bend your elbows, holding the dumbbells in your hands with your palms facing forward. With your legs straight and feet together, press the weights up while straightening out the elbows. Keep your abs tight and maintain your V hold throughout the exercise. If you can, keep your back very straight and your feet together throughout this exercise to get maximum results. Do 20 reps. This exercise works your abs, core, shoulders, and triceps. For this next exercise, full sit-ups with a twist, lie flat on your back with your knees bent and your feet shoulder width apart. Squeeze the weights together above your stomach with your palms facing each other. Do a full sit-up, keeping your arms together and straight in front of you. Do not bend forward when you sit up. At the top of the move, rotate your body to one side as far as you can. Simultaneously straighten your arms and squeeze the weights together. Return to the center, lie down, and bring the weights above your head with your arms straight, lightly touching the ground. Make sure your knees are bent throughout the exercise and your abs are tensed. Do 8 reps on each side. This exercise works your abs, core, arms, shoulders, and obliques. For the next exercise, upper back hyperextension, lie face down on the mat with your feet slightly less than shoulder width apart and your arms extended fully in front of you. With the weights in your hands and your palms facing down. Raise yourself off the mat and swing your arms behind you as far as you can. Keep your neck in neutral position throughout the exercise. Do 15 reps. This exercise works your back, arms, and rear deltas. Our next exercise is leg lifts. For this exercise, you should choose a heavier weight. Get on all fours and place the weight behind your knee. Curl your leg around the weight to secure it. Lift your weighted leg as high as you can from the hips and slowly return to the starting position. Maintain tight abs and keep your neck in neutral position throughout the exercise. Do 15 reps on each side. This exercise works your glutes. Our next exercise, plank with Legs Sidesteps, does not require weights. Get into plank position with your feet and hands shoulder width apart. Lock your knees and lift a leg up and around your opposite leg from the hips, lightly tapping your toes on the ground each time. Do 15 reps on each side. Keep your elbows locked throughout and make sure your back is straight. This exercise works your arms, shoulders, abs, core, adductors, abductors, and glutes. Before we get to our last exercise in this circuit, Turkish Getup, stretch out a little bit. You've worked hard. For this exercise, you'll need a light weight. Lie flat on your back with your knees bent, shoulder width apart. Hold the weight in your left hand with your arms straightened out and your palms facing the sky. Your right arm should be rested at your side with your palms down. Sit up, lifting your body off the ground while resting on your right elbow and raising your left arm as high as you can. Return to starting position. Repeat 10 times on each side. To make this exercise more challenging, raise yourself up off your hand instead of resting on your elbow. This exercise works your abs, core, obliques, arms, shoulders, and glutes. We're now halfway through. Let's get hydrated before we move on to circuit number 2. Welcome to circuit number 2. You should be very proud of yourself. You've done a really great job. Now let's kick it up a notch. These routines are the same as circuit number 1, but you need to challenge yourself. Go harder, push yourself a little more, but be safe. Know your limits and never push beyond that. Now, grab a pair of dumbbells to do a side lunge with a frontal raise. Breathe out and take a side step. Feel a light stretch on the inside of your straight leg, then raise your arms up in front of you. Come back up and repeat again. Keep your abs tensed and your arms straight throughout the exercise. Very good. Keep your pace nice and even. Don't speed up or slow down. This works your quads, glutes, adductors, abductors, shoulders, arms, and core. Be careful not to sidestep too far and have both feet flat on the ground. Keep your posture up and try not to bend down. You're doing great. Let's keep up the good work with the next exercise. This next routine requires only one dumbbell. Make sure that the weight is heavy enough so that it is challenging for you. Grab the dumbbell firmly with both hands. Straighten your arms and lift them over your left shoulder at a slant while extending your right leg. Now, breathe out as you crunch your arms and right knee together. Stay balanced throughout. Keep your posture neutral as you focus on working your abs, hip flexors, arms, shoulders, core, and obliques. Be careful not to hit the dumbbell to your knee. Remain focused and have total control over your movements. Don't go too fast or you'll lose your balance. This exercise will get your abs crazy tight. You're doing great. Drink a little water to stay hydrated. Take a deep breath and shake it off. Let's go. All right, time to do another combo movement. This exercise requires half a deadlift and then a rear fly. You must keep your posture neutral throughout without bending or rounding your back. Do a deadlift down to about 90 degrees, then come back up just a little. Hold it there, then do a rear fly. Keep your arms straight. Stay focused on your movements and do not break form. That's it, you're doing great. Feel the burn and keep pushing through. Keep up the pace and tense up your muscles. You should feel it in your hamstrings, glutes, back, rear deltas, and core. Keep in mind not to go down too low. That could strain your lower back. And try not to bend your knees. That'll take away from working your hamstrings and glutes. This exercise will give you tight legs, a strong back, a killer butt, and defined shoulders. Just a few more reps and that should do it. Great job. Now rest and recover. Do a quick stretch to loosen your body up for the next round. Now let's pick it up a little bit more. Lunge and punch, then jump and switch your legs and arms at the same time. You can do this. Just focus on one movement at a time and only go as fast as you can while keeping your balance. That's it, you got it. Just breathe out with each jump. This exercise will give you great, tight legs, sexy, strong arms, and beautiful abs. Keep it going. You're doing amazing. Choose a more challenging weight for our next exercise, side bends. That was a great set. This next exercise will give you a little break from your fast pace. Here is a chance for you to catch your breath and challenge your obliques, arms, and shoulders. Just keep your arms straight as you bend from side to side, as far as you can comfortably go. Keep your legs straight and slightly apart for better balance. That's it, you're doing great. Focus on crunching your sides as you bend. Tense your abs throughout. This exercise will get your abs tight and your sides shredded. Great job. Go steady to focus on your sides. Don't go fast. This can strain your obliques, cause you to lose your balance, or cause you to get lightheaded. You're doing really well. Just a little more and you're done. You're almost there. Take a deep breath and blow out all your tiredness. Get determined to go that extra mile and get it done. Focus on your mind and body working as one. For our next exercise, squat jumps, you'll need a pair of dumbbells that are challenging. Let's do this next one with a little extra intensity. Here we go. With a pair of dumbbells in your hands and your legs about shoulder width apart, inhale and squat down as low as you comfortably can. Then jump up, land softly, and repeat. Breathe out on the way up. Great job. Do one jump at a time. Stay focused on your pace. Don't squat lower than your comfort level. This can hurt your knees, legs, and back. Also, don't lift your heels off the ground during a squat down. Keep your head up and shoulders back. You're doing really well. Keep it up because this set will make your legs long and godly. For the next exercise, V shoulder press, you'll need to get your mat out and choose a pair of weights that are a little lighter than the last set. All right, let's get down with this next exercise. You've done very well and you only have a few more to go. You can do it. Make sure you're properly hydrating yourself with a little water here and there. Shake your arms and legs to get some relaxation back into them. Breathe long and hard to fill up your lungs with plenty of oxygen. You're ready to take on the next exercise. Here we go. Sit down on the ground and balance on your glutes with your legs in the air. Keep your abs tight and maintain the balance without putting your legs down. Breathe out and do a shoulder press as high as you can. This exercise focuses on your shoulders, triceps, abs, core, and hip flexors. Push through your straining to hold your shoulders up. Try your best to keep your posture up. That's it. Great job. For this next exercise, full sit-ups with a twist, lie flat on your back with your knees bent and your feet shoulder width apart. Time for another recovery set while we focus on your abs. This next one will cut up your abs through rotation at your obliques while shaping up your arms and shoulders. You're on the homeward stretch. Keep up your intensity to maximize your benefits. Get on your back with your legs slightly bent. Extend your arms over your head. Take a deep breath and exhale and sit all the way up. Then do a twist with your locked arms to one side as far as you can. Keep your posture neutral always. Keep a nice steady pace. Make sure you're using dumbbells that are challenging for you. You should be suffering a little bit through your reps. Keep your abs tensed on both the way up and down. Focusing on tightening up your abs while keeping your arms tensed will give you a sexy waist along with great arms and shoulders. Don't lift up and lower your glutes before sitting up. This will take away from your abs doing more work. And don't bend at your elbows to make it easier. You want to challenge your body to work harder and smarter. You're looking really good. Keep this up and you'll reach your goals in no time. For the next exercise, upper back hyperextension, lie face down on the mat with your feet slightly less than shoulder width apart and your arms extended fully in front of you. All right, here we go. You're so close to the finish line. Keep it up. Let's focus on your back now. Lie down, face down, and reach above your head with your arms straight. This exercise is very challenging by itself without any weights, but this is circuit number 2, and you're pushing yourself to the next level. So grab a small dumbbell. You can do it. Breathe out and lift your upper body off the ground as high as you can, and bring your straight arms out and back by your sides. Then return back to the starting position. Now repeat that movement, but try to go higher with each rep. Feel the burn in your lower, mid, and upper back, shoulders, and arms. Make them all tight and strong. A sexy, well-defined back, shoulders, and arms come from doing this monster right. Avoid going too fast and bouncing your body up and down. Don't select a heavy weight that you strain and burn out with before finishing your 15 reps. You're doing great. Our next exercise is leg lifts. For this exercise, you should choose a heavier weight. Make sure you're getting some water along the way. To have a strong workout, it's important that you're always hydrated. Now, let's get on to all fours. Place a dumbbell behind your knee and curl your leg around it to secure it. Then, breathe out and lift that leg up as high as you can without sacrificing your posture. Tense up your arms and abs and keep a little curvature in your lower back. Avoid pushing your back down so that you can lift your leg higher. Do not lower your knee down too low because it will hit the ground and you will momentarily relax your glutes. Focus on contracting your glutes with each and every rep. Squeeze tighter and tighter as you try to lift your leg higher and higher. This exercise will give you a tight, round butt that is hard and shapely. You're doing great. Keep it up for a few more reps. Make it burn with each and every rep. Focus on a steady pace. Your glutes should be burning when you're done. You're doing so well, just a little bit more. Our next exercise, plank with Legs Sidesteps, does not require weights. Now we're going to hit your glutes again. This time we'll work on your arms, shoulders, abs, and core as well. Here we go. You've come so far and now you're almost done. I know that you've pushed and pushed your body and mind to the brink, but now's not the time to quit or even slow down. It's just a little further and then you can relax. Breathe hard and deep and get your second wind. You can do it. Let's go for the gold. Get into a plank position with your shoulders over your hands. Make sure your body is in a straight line from head to ankles. Lift one leg from side to side, back and forth over your other leg. Keep your arms and abs tensed. This exercise will make your glutes so tight and shapely. Your arms and shoulders will be tight and defined along with great flat abs. Focus on contracting your glutes without moving anything else. Don't bend your knees at all because that'll make it easier. Avoid pushing your glutes up into the air. That's it, you got it. You're a natural, keep it up. For this exercise, you'll need a light weight. Lie flat on your back with your knees bent, shoulder width apart. You have made it, your last exercise. Give it all you got. Remember, you don't win silver, you lose gold. And you are definitely a gold winner. You've done really well. Stay focused and crank up your intensity one last time. This exercise challenges your arms, shoulders, abs, obliques, core, and glutes. Do a sit-up with one arm straight, then push your body up into a tabletop. Do this off your other elbow and breathe out as you sit up. You got it. Do each rep perfectly. Keep your abs tight and squeeze your glutes as you push up into a tabletop. Great job. Avoid bending your upper elbow and always push your glutes up high. To make it more challenging, push off your hand when you do a tabletop. This exercise will give you great looking abs and beautiful arms and shoulders, along with a tight butt. Push through your tiredness. You're doing great. Go for the gold. Congratulations! You did it! You should be very proud of your great work. Okay, now let's do a quick cool down. You did amazing. Great job, guys!